Hey everybody! Happy Tuesday! I forgot how good I like this band. Lamatos is they got this real this dark 80s vibe, and it's like their whole shit, you know? It's like if they decided, we'll just make our own Hotline Miami soundtrack. They're very cool. I think Sunbun turned me on to them, so thank you for that. Let me pull up some docs and some dicks? Question mark? Probably not. Right, we do have some good photoshops today.
I know some things that you don't know.
Key change.
It's going to be very difficult for you to understand it. 5 million people died in 1996 and 1997.
That's right, I forgot about these weird spoken sample segments.
Entire population of the world.
Impossileophagus says it's totally Tronish, if you ask me. Yeah.
I'm simply trying to gather information.
Oh man, got a busy couple of days coming up. I'll tell you what. We got some live stage shows for the Magic Show this weekend. And so we're gonna travel, but that also means we have to get I had to get a bunch of stuff done tomorrow. Thankfully, pretty early on most everything. We weren't able to get everything we needed shot today, but we'll do it tomorrow, knock it out. It'll be easy and peasy. Got it! Ugh. Talking about lagging, no, I don't think, I don't know why I'm talking about. It's fine for me. Look at me. I'm right here. Try the low quality option on DiamondClub.tv. And of course, we're on Alpha Geek Radio also. Let me see. I wanted to get some. I'm gonna pull up some of these photoshops, or at least this one. This is a weird thing, Photoshop. I have to say, a real strong reaction to the Weird Things episode this week. I was so happy to see it. I've guested on Weird Things a couple of times, and I'm always worried about that show because so much of that show is just the guys just bouncing everything off of each other, and the response has been incredible. And I don't think that is the last time you will see me put in that situation. What am I looking for? Night Attack. Oh no, this is gonna be on the C drive. It's gonna be on my good drive. Let's go to Live Assets. We'll go to the shops. I got a shops folder. Oh, what is this? Oh, weird. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Impossible Office is so interesting to see into the depths of your soul, Nishcom. I'll be sure to keep an idea of serums at heart. Oh, God. That was so heart-wrenching. But yeah, that was real great. I love doing these scenarios, and I'm glad that the guys are doing these. That'll fit. The long form plague thing. I think that's super cool, and it's funny. Doing that got me to re-listen to the first episode of the Adventure Zone again. And the first time I listened to it, I was like, I don't love this. And then I re-listened to it after being on Weird Things, and I'm like, okay, yeah. This is, it's one of those things where you kind of got to get over the hump of they've got to create the character a little bit and just set up all this stuff. But we've got that. I mentioned we had those live shows, so that's going to be one of the two things I'm doing with my free time during that travel is listening to old Adventure Zones, just going through that whole thing. That's where the McElroy brothers and their father play a D&D game together, which is really fun. And also, I just got a Udemy course on music composition. I mentioned this actually in the Between Things segment of the Weird Things live stream, in that I maybe it was before things. Anyway, that I wanted to just like get music composition like kind of under my belt. So I went on Udemy and found this like it was like $12, and it's like a 3.5 hour lecture series on, you know, chords and keys and shit, all this stuff that I just don't know. Krill says Udemy. Mitzel says Udemy. No, it's Udemy, Udemy. So we'll see. We'll see and if that goes well. The guy's got another one about more advanced stuff, and he does it from like an electronic music perspective. So can I use it in a sentence? Sure. Hey guys, I just downloaded Udemy. Second, Heron. So that's good. The second course is I think about that much. Oh, I think I got it on a discount, but I think it's like $20. But then there's like a discount code thing going on. So we'll see because I was mentioning this. I was like, I got home from a board game night and I put on some music and I was like, it's part of like having a good time and the music was great and I was feeling like I was in it. I was kind of really in a zone to like want to make music again, and I really, I sat down and I was like, I don't know what to do with this energy, which is always one of the toughest things for me with writing music, is just like starting. It's tough, and I'm finagling and googling around and just not getting where I need to go. So hopefully, I'd like to think that it's just because like I literally don't know shit about chords and keys. Like, yeah, I've put out like 3 albums in my life, and I don't know shit. Shinaga says, my theory classes in college cost a lot more than that. You also probably got more than 3.5 hours of instruction. And I don't think, there was one that I saw that was like $40 or something, but it had all of these lectures. It had all sorts of, it had quizzes and assignments, and it also looked like a lot of it was like writing sheet music and notation, which is like, I just do most stuff with the piano roll. I also ended up buying this app on my iPad that has like a piano, and it's got like it's got a chord reference tool basically. So you hit the button and it'll show you what that chord is, and you can pick different types of chords, which is kind of cool. So we'll see. Sunman says, have you ever gotten a check from Spotify/Apple/Google for my music? Well, I go through a distribution service called DistroKid, and so I give my music to DistroKid, and they put it on all the services. The services pay DistroKid, and DistroKid pays me. Streaming music generally has not been a lot of money, but honestly, which is a very weird thing, because I started using Apple Music, which is my first experience with the streaming service, and I just fell in love with it. Like, the freedom of it, of being like, I want that, give it to me, is like, it's like heroin. It's like heroin. And so initially I'd been like, well, like, I have a music Patreon that is picking up a lot of dust lately, but originally when I wrote that, I was like, well, okay, so I'll put out songs through the Patreon, and then every couple of songs I will put those on the streaming services, and then that'll be kind of how we get around sort of like Patreon at the time not allowing you to do charge on pledge, and not really getting streaming music. But now that I've had it, it's like it's gotta go everywhere, and I also don't make a whole lot of money on music. I think my DistroKid keeps a running total of like how much you have earned lifetime and how much we owe you lifetime or whatever. And I think I've only ever made like $400 off of DistroKid, which includes the money that I basically paid myself to buy all of the iTunes copies of Mercury Counter, my Kickstarter album. So, you know, you look at it for what it is, and it's like, you know, even if I min-maxed what I was doing right now with music, you know, it's not even worth that. But I also get why the Taylor Swifts of the world have to care about that, especially the Taylor Swifts who are independent. You know, making music and releasing music on its own merit is an incredibly like self-actualized, you know, result, right? Like there are plenty of people who go and license out, you know, their catalogs for who just write music for licensing to put on like APM, which is what we use for the Scam School show. And Renaigu says, I bet you make shiploads on live performance. I do not perform live. We'll go back to this, but like the only live stuff I've ever done was in college, and it was mostly like DJing, and it was like a couple of times. But I'm starting to feel the itch again to make new music. It's been like 2 years since Mercury Counter. It'll be 2 years in September, I think, and since it came out. And you know, I'm ready for it, and I think I've got some good ideas for how I want to do it. And I'd like to. Okay, if some of you saw Twitter during CreateCon, especially the after party, our fictitious band, which was made up of me and Scotty Mo, and I want to say that was his girlfriend or potentially just another girl. We had our really hipster trash rock band, and there were a couple of vines that got out there of me not at my best doing the singing for the group, but I really do want to try. I do want to try singing a little bit. I don't know. It's the kind of thing where like you sing in the shower and I sing in the car, and I think I have a good sense of like kind of what I'm doing, but also, you know, you sing. It's the thing where like if you spend your life singing along to music and then you take the music away, you suddenly realize, you know, oh shit, like I actually didn't know it as well as I thought I did on my own. It's really, it's something I'd like to at least try. Mitsula says, yeah, oh shit, I need to upload that clip to YouTube. Go for it. I mean, the Dandy Scots, I think is what we were. But in my defense, I didn't know any of those fucking songs on Rock Band 4. They don't have maps, and I think that's a travesty. And then the place that we were at, I don't think that they had anybody signed in, and so we didn't have any DLC. And so it's like, oh, I can sing Ida Maria's "Oh My God," which I haven't heard in like 3 years. Hi, BS with BNS. Well, man, welcome. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. I see. Says if Kanye can sing, so can you. I mean, you know, it's yeah, we'll see. Benito Boomcraft says, check out this instrument. What is all right, Sandstorm. Oh, these Amada tones. These are adorable. I love these. Hi, Waffles. Yeah, I don't know what song this is. This is great. I love these Omada tones, or Otama tones. That's cute. Waffleophagus, you're saying you don't know what saints are? Come on, man. Read a meme. Read a meme sometime. Yeah, no, these automatons are super cute, and yeah, they're super cheap on Amazon. Krillin says, "Is it digital or air?" It's digital. So the handle is like a touch pad. It's like a touch not capacitive, but like it's like a touchpad. And when you squeeze the mouth open, it kind of that's the volume. It's like a handheld theremin kinda. It's very adorable. Touch my pad. No, they actually make noise. That's exactly what you were hearing, Fuar. So anyway, that's me. That's the Bryce date. Also, preview. The Saints Room reminded me preview of the next That Sounds Cool, which I think it will come out next Monday. Is going to have Darude on it, which is a very weird thing to say. It's really interesting listening. He put out this album, I want to say it was either earlier this year or last year, and it's very weird. If you look at the evolution of electronic dance music over the past 10, 15 plus years, like, it is totally changed. It has become, partially it's because it's, oh, thank you, BS, thank you. Part of it is that the music has become more consumer friendly. Electronic music has become more consumer friendly, so you start to see less and less of like original mixes, which are these 7-minute cuts that are for DJs and are just like really just inscrutable to the average consumer. But as more radio friendly cuts have made their way to where the consumers are, as well as songs and tastes have changed, it's interesting just to go back and see where those artists who were making electronic music at the time have ended up. So you look at this new Darude album, and it's like, he's got some dubstep on there. He's doing like a little bit of electropop, but then, you'll get a 7-minute trance, original mix, and you're like, oh, right, this is you, my man. So it's kind of a weird mix, but I also think it's kind of a neat album. I mean, he is a master of trance music for a reason, but it's I think it's evolved into like also consumer friendly sounds, which is really incredible. That's just a huge amount of adaptation. Yeah, and then I don't know. I look at. I had an interesting, on the last one, I think we included the new Cash album. What is it? 3 years and running or something, I don't know. And it's very interesting to put Cash, who I think are very strongly trying to be the new Swedish House Mafia, against like Galantis, which is also like a very like pop electronic group. And like in terms of, I don't want to say class or taste, but perception. I think Cash almost feels like kind of fake. I don't know. I'm talking about bands y'all don't even care about anymore. Let's watch some videos. All right, here we go. We have got Arnar says, did you hear the latest Avalanche's album? No, I haven't. Waffleophagus, why don't you do a podcast of your own? You totes should. I've had podcasts in the past. I've been thinking of doing like some sort of mixtape thing for That Sounds Cool. I have a lot of ideas for That Sounds Cool. And one of them would be to do some sort of mixtape thing to go along with the playlist. But that's some more stuff when I have some more time. But I've really kind of been getting a little bit of an itch to do a podcast too. That's just all I'm going to say. Let's take a look at this.
To Jurassic Park.
Oh, I love that. Oh my god, let me pull up that Alex Jones thing while I'm thinking of hilarious videos that I've seen in the past like week. You guys have seen the new Alex Jones clip, right? I mean, if you haven't, you're going to. That's going to happen. Here we go. Oh wait, there's two of them. That's right.
Never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never win. Never, ever, never. And this is where we get tested. So rejoice to God Almighty for this animating contest of liberty.
Alex Jones is trying so hard to outdo the Liberty Report lady from Scandal, and it's so unnecessary. He's overkill. Never! So ridiculous. Here's this other clip.
And I hate your stinking guts. I can smell you from 1,000 miles away, and you smell like failure. You smell like hell. And I want to thank the God of the universe that I'm not with these people. I get tears in my eyes to God that I'm thankful every day that I don't come from filth like you that want to trample on humanity. Thank God I'm not a degenerate, filthy vampire like you.
Oh my goodness, Alex Jones, please never. Stop. We'll just put a stop at. We'll put a stop there, but you keep it. It's crazy. It's just super duper crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have anything interesting on this website that isn't penises. Oh, you know what? Do you guys remember that? It's so accurate, right? 2016 has been really bad. Can you believe it? It loops really well too. 2016. Oh my god. Okay. As long as I'm showing you guys some really great videos, we have to watch. I hope it's on my subscriptions still. We have to watch this. It's the one with all the question marks instead of letters because he used a weird font. Oh, where are you? Baby Lonnie. No. Oh. Thanks, Nick. All right, let's go back to the list. Oh yeah. No, let's watch Jackie's Doughboys thing.
I had a kitten update I want to tell you about. I got 2 kittens, by the way. I've lost my mind since you've last hung out with me.
No, when I saw you posted it on Instagram, right? And when I was scrolling through it, I saw that you got 2 kittens, and what I literally said out loud to my wife was, "Makes sense."
I have a story. The bathroom talk was actually what reminded me of it. I was going to the bathroom, and sorry, that's gross to begin with. And these 2 little kittens, man, I love these 2 kittens now. I'm in. I'm keeping them. I already said it, but they crawl up and they crawl into my crawled into my underwear, and they're sitting in my underwear as I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm sorry, again, gross, but they're just sitting in there looking up at me, and I thought it was the cutest thing on earth. So I took it. What? Why? Ugh.
Oh no!
It was really cute.
Yeah,
So
what time of day was this?
This is daytime.
Daytime?
Yeah.
How long have you been in the underwear?
Oh, it was pants and underwear. It was a combo of the 2.
Well, what are they touching most, though?
It was on the ground. They weren't in. My pants weren't up. For God's sake, they were sitting in my empty underpants.
Okay.
That were on the ground. I was sitting on the fucking toilet. For God's sake, you're the creep, Weiger. You're the one who's a weird one. They sat my pants and my underwear. I took a photo of them. I sent it to a couple people, and I sent it to my mom, and my mom was like, "That's weird. Never sent this." And it was the cutest thing I ever seen. And they got up and left. I pulled my pants up, covered in cat piss. They had jumped in my pants, and they had taken 2 big cat pisses, or 1 big cat piss. I don't know.
That's the
what
worst
it was.
kind of piss.
It was the worst kind of piss. Yeah, soaked. It was soaked in cat urine.
Did you find this out when you put your pants back on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
You
bad.
got those kittens kind of punked you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kittens, I guess, punked me.
Tonight on Punked.
Here we go! Are you trying to say the kittens aren't on my side?
I think they kind of.
Well, what color are the cats?
Oh, my God. They're black and white, like the Michael Jackson song. They're both. And I love both halves of them. Dear God.
Mitch, I have a question for you.
What?
These
you piece of
kittens.
shit. Yeah?
These kittens. What sins do you think they committed in a past life to be reincarnated as living under your care?
I'll have you know that I treat these kittens very, very well.
Where do you get their food from?
Petco.
Okay.
I get them under 1 year. What, are you going to make some joke about how I tasted or something, you fucking asshole?
I was going to ask, what weight are you trying to fatten them up to?
Weiger has already stated that I'm going to put them in some sort of ogre stew. Weiger, it's funny, I sent Weiger a picture of the kittens, and he's like, send me another one, but further down between their legs. Isn't that right?
That's not true at all.
You want to see little kitten genitalia?
Let's see, kitten. I don't even know what kitten genitalia looks like.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
They're running all over the place. I see those things.
Why'd you get 2 though?
Well,
Because you're like, here's the thing. You're a single guy,
yeah.
Boy.
and you got a
I'm
cat.
like the single guy, like that sitcom,
Like Jonathan
kinda-
Silverman.
Jonathan
Silverman.
Silverman.
I gotta have a fun
Yeah. Ernst
single guy lifetime,
Borgnine is your doorman.
which is strange at an apartment, a single unit that goes out to the street. They react. It's good to get them in with kittens. It's good to get them in
pairs.
In pairs, they're
Yeah.
playing with each other. They're having fun.
Sure.
Do you still have a roommate?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So I got an office / kitten room for the
Nice.
kittens, and they climb kitten trees and they have fun in there.
Who's gonna watch them when you go to Portland?
I'm gonna have someone check in on them. I haven't figured that out yet, but
Just someone? You don't? I thought you said you cared about these kittens.
I'm gonna get a friend, maybe friend of the podcast, Armin Weitzman, will look after them.
Oh,
or-
that'll stress them out too much.
I definitely won't let Nick watch them. That's for sure.
That's a long way to drive just to look at some cat. Just to look at some cat junk.
Oh, gosh. Hey, that's really great, Jackie. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie's here.
Hello.
Hey, there she is. Hi.
Hi. I guess, do I have a stand for this mic, or is it?
No, I can get you the other. Okay. There she is.
Yay! I have a real mic again.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Sorry about that. I put that away a few weeks ago and just forgot to bring it back out. Sorry.
The other one crackles every time I move.
Yeah. Because it's part of it is because that the pop filter on it is busted.
Oh, this one?
No,
Or
on the other one.
Oh, okay.
On the handheld, and so as you move it, it rattles.
Aha.
Which is where a lot of that comes from. I think this is gonna be a good video. This is Hall & Oates Strikes Again, which I think will be.
That's where
What
NBC's
could be
Andrea
wrong with
Mitchell
that?
is standing by. Andrea. All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state to, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's go to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, Hall & Oates.
Oh, gosh. Those guys. They're always joking.
Yeah, Hall & Oates. They played that prank on CNN.
Unlike, didn't Queen tell Trump to stop playing their music? And he was like, really, seriously. Not
was it?
allowed.
Yeah, I think someone from the estate for Queen, or somebody.
Yeah.
All right, this one says, "Tag you're it." Let's go here.
Tag, you're it.
Tag it.
Tag, you're it.
Tag it.
Yes. New Go-Gurt ride-on tubes. This back is new. Say it with Go-Gurt.
Hey, Justin.
Man, right up that kid's ass, huh? God,
Oh, my God.
that'll teach him.
I tell you the worst thing I ever said. Like, I still kind of regret it.
No, what
Nope.
was it?
Oh, we were at a university and we were hanging out with the students afterwards or before. I don't know. We're doing the dinner thing. You always do the dinner thing. And this one girl was so in love with the guy that was like the director of the group, and she was just like laughing at everything he said. And then, but it came like they said, it was like either mine or Brian's birthday soon or something, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I just had a birthday," and she goes, "Yeah," and she goes, "Yeah, we have the same birthday," and like earlier they had talked about how they were both adopted, and I'm like, are you sure they don't just give that birthday to all the adopted kids?
Oh, damn!
Oh my God. It was just like, I just didn't pass it up. It was just there, and it was, I'm like, okay.
All adopted children are given the same fake birthday.
Yeah.
Because we all know they're not born, they're decanted.
Decanted?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like they're like, more special somehow, because like decanting sounds kind of like a nice thing to do.
It does kind of sound like that.
Hey, Brad.
Hi.
Yo! Sorry, I'm late.
I'm fine.
I'm late because I like to be early. I'm early for being late though. Oh my.
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
Sup, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Good. Good. It's a big, hey, turns out when you leave, you come back and there's things that aren't done, and then you gotta do them.
Yep.
Nah.
But you
So good, you getting stuff done? Good day of getting stuff done?
Yeah, I was on a dental podcast today, talking dentistry.
the history of dentist eating
Is as old as history is dentist eating. In fact, in the ancient Greek tragedy Medea, she gobbled the dick of a dentist. Nom, nom, nom.
Hey, that monologue works on 4 podcasts too. Hey.
Oh my goodness. Now, hey, is this light?
Should this be a thing?
Yeah, I can.
Maybe.
Mm.
There's no button on it.
What?
So I finally watched the last episode of Preacher.
Woo!
Can we just talk
Seen
about
it
that video conference call with God?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, really? Have you not seen it?
Oh, I was I was out of commission, and I've still been trying to catch up with stuff, and yeah. So I'm not up to date on Preacher or what's it called or Mr. Robot.
Dude, Mr. Robot. That last episode of Mr. Robot, Bryce.
You know what I liked about that last episode of Mr. Robot is it got me really interested in the season again, even though I really didn't care for the opening bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I think it worked, but it also was very long.
Dude, that's a magic trick for them to hold on to that bit as long as they did with the trappings that it have and somehow make it dark and disturbing despite how it looked. That was amazing.
And more so, it was actually kind of meaningful, which was nice because at some point I was like, this is just going to be like, oh man, I'm not going to tell you a bunch of stuff, but it is actually like pretty nice.
Yeah.
Game of the Man says, I like the heist even more. Oh yeah.
Wait, what heist?
The Angela bit.
Oh, really? Yeah, all right.
I think it was very well, it was incredibly well
No,
done.
it was good. There was good tension.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking seriously. The rubber ducky as a plot point on that shit?
Oh wait, are y'all just talking just to ruin it for him? Like, is this a joke or?
That episode aired.
Well,
so
he's
it's
not.
like,
He's not there.
Yeah, he can still hear you.
But these are not spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
okay.
are just like
NBD.
yeah.
Yeah. So what was it you were saying that he had heard, like he was in talks with them or something?
I thought you said that from.
No, it was Tom. Tom, I guess, was saying that on DTNS.
Right.
He was saying.
Yeah, I think Darren got in touch or like was talking with them and like working through actually how the hacks worked and that they were feasible.
Yeah. And that there might be some other products
potentially.
Ooh.
I think what they
I
said
mean,
was he couldn't possibly talk about future episodes
yes.
yet.
But also, like, how natural a fit is a pineapple? Like that is a simple concept that the public can understand.
Yeah. Well, that was the rubber ducky, not the pineapple.
No. But he said future other products in
yeah.
future episodes. Yeah.
I thought the pineapple was already in, or maybe it was like.
No, you're thinking of Hacking the System. It was a show on National Geographic that featured a pineapple.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You know, when I went to go get my hair cut last week or earlier this week.
Yeah.
I sat down and I was talking with the lady and I was like, I work for a YouTube channel and we do magic shows and stuff. And so a few minutes later, she was like, "Do you ever see this show on TV?
No.
Mind Games?"
Oh, so close, close.
And I was like, I didn't want to be like, you know what happened? You know what was on right before Mind Games?
Brain Games. Yeah.
Or Brain Games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing Toaster. Darren alluded to it on DTNS. If you look for last Friday's episode.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
No.
Hey, what's the best video that I missed?
That you missed? It was the No Man's Sky video.
The melodica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe you haven't seen. Have you seen both of the Alex Jones videos?
I've seen vines and gifs of related to it.
That's too far back.
Yeah, I say we go ding dong ditch his house. I say we go ring that doorbell and run away.
Oh, he would blow your head off.
He would blow my mind with his truth bombs.
No.
He'd be like, Brian Brushwood! Is that Brian Brushwood?
guarantee-
Ringing my doorbell again! Get over it! Brian Brushwood! Let me sit you down! Now I know I should probably call the cops on you. But instead, I'm going to enlighten you. I'm going to allow you to see the truth, as those from the Rothschild family would never let you do.
You gotta snarl too.
That's the Rothschild family. They'll be freaking out when they hear what I'm about to say to you. Now, some people say I got punched in the face by Charlie Sotelo outside of... oh, man. I just realized I'm diving in deep into a journey nobody can join me in. I know a guy who claims that he punched Alex Jones in the face outside of Austin Cable Access. Charlie Sotelo from the show with no name.
Why would he do that?
Because he's being an asshole, I guess. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Okay, can I just
say that show's been, or that story's been on the air though, right?
No, I think we've just talked about it a lot.
I could have sworn that was part of Corey and Martin's last.
Hey, I think we talked around it, or we acknowledged that story exists. But like, I got to hear a firsthand telling of it from Charlie to God damn it, to Shannon Burke, who later became a famous Orlando DJ and then went to jail for shooting his wife.
Ooh, whoops.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But now he's back on the air.
We've all been there.
What?
Oh, did you not? I told you this.
Whoa.
You got into an argument and accidentally.
Fellas, don't you hate it when you shoot your
when
wife?
you're shouting at your wife and you're waving your guns around and then they shoot maybe kind of her?
Okay. Did she die?
No.
Okay.
Oh, come on. He's not an animal.
Jeez.
All right, well,
Got his wife. It's fine, man. We all make mistakes.
Did they get divorced?
I don't know.
Here's something. I don't know what this is.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
That was like the Phelps face thing. Like
Yeah.
it was like a thing.
Did you see that 150-foot putt Phelps made at a pro-am?
No.
Dude, type in Michael Phelps 150-yard or foot putt.
I didn't know that they made clubs that would work with his weird elongated torso.
Dude, look at this.
Phelps, the man who has more gold medals.
Look at this,
in
Bond.
The Olympics than any other person. 18 golds, 2 bronze, 2 silver.
That must
Learning
be,
to
like,
play
super
golf.
downhill.
Here he is.
No, but that's
this.
still
Where is this putt going?
like that's
Hey.
even harder.
This guy's 26 handicap. He couldn't. He has.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Like that fucker, he just wins at everything.
Yeah.
It's the Tony Robbins of swimming putting.
That's as long a putt as I think we've ever seen hold.
He's a 26 handicap. He couldn't. He
What? It could not.
Hey, did that say KCG Phelps?
KCG Phelps?
That might be
At the very, very end. Yeah.
Casey
Casey
and Phelps.
and Phelps.
It's like a celebrity.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
pro-am,
the
pro-am.
thing. I got you.
Dude, that's amazing.
Whatever.
I didn't
Just
know
want
that
some
was like
weed.
something everybody knew, that his name was KCG. and they just-
KCG Phelps!
No.
Do we have any more from our favorite New Zealander homophobe?
Oh. I heard New Zealander. I was like, does he mean Adidada? But no.
No.
that was a sad moment. That was like Bill Cosby finding out that Bill Cosby raped. Had so many years of enjoyment with you, and then you turned out to be a homophobe. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
Here we do. Is it fair to reveal how magic tricks are done? We'll see.
On this channel, I have provided explanations of how tricks and illusions performed by magicians can or could have been done. These are famous...
Why the penny shot?
I mean, listen, all right. You know, he's not politically correct, okay?
Hey, man. I'll tell you what I love about Archer AM is that he tells it the way the liberal media won't let you have it. They want to keep the wool over your eyes.
TV magicians such as Dynamo, David Copperfield, David Blaine, or magicians and illusionists on shows such as Britain's Got Talent and
I don't know why
America's
they
Got
used an
Talent.
actual
These are
photograph for
tricks
David
such
Blaine
as
when the rest of them were just
walking on
illustrations.
water, making the Statue of Liberty disappear,
Sorry for the clip show.
walking down a building, or seemingly predicting the lottery.
Yes! He made it!
Is it fair, though, to explain, expose, or reveal how these tricks are or could have been done? There are several aspects to consider. First of all, from the viewpoint
Are they
of the
gay?
public, there are two types
Were
of
they
people.
demons?
Those who want to know how a trick is done and those who don't want to know. A common argument is that the public don't want their enjoyment of the trick ruined by being told how it was done. If people were forced to read about or watch a video of the explanation, that would be reasonable. But anyone who does not want to know merely has to stay away from the explanations. I see no reason why a person curious enough to find out
I'm
should
out.
be denied
Tapping out.
the opportunity.
Tap.
That's why he's one view off from being elite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's a real guy. That's a thing. And he's got some troubling thoughts on homosexuals, but other than that, you know, it's just good, clean fun from that guy. Always mucking around, talking about magic, you know, getting his exposures wrong.
You'll never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never win. Never. Never, ever. Never. And this is where we get tested. So rejoice to God Almighty for this animating contest of liberty.
Oh my gosh. He said this is where we get tested. I thought he meant like we're
Yeah.
we're
Or
testing the
STDs.
mic. I thought he was saying we're testing the mics.
So when I was covering the conventions, and I wound up hanging out with because Michael Shore was working with BitTorrent, he works with the Young Turks, so I wound up being around a lot of the Young Turks staff.
You got some inside talk about that insurrection, that assault?
Oh no! Well, Michael Shore
Invasion?
came right off the Young Turks set where that happened to the BitTorrent set, so we were like processing it and playing it as it was like breaking on Twitter, and then he came on to talk about it. But more than that, I was kind of like, hey, listen, you don't have to agree. You can think that Alex Jones is a dick, right? And it's from having heard those stories. Like, I'm like, listen, there's fairly ample evidence that I've gathered anecdotally that he might indeed be a dick. And he might have indeed have been a dick for a long time. But it's still independent media. Like, I always look at it like, hey, I mean, whatever. Like, skirmish, hopefully it brings attention to both sides because independent media is important. It's really... I salute anybody who's building their own studio and building their own audience, especially people who have done it as successfully as the Young Turks and Alex Jones have. And like there was still just kind of like no love. It was just sort of like, nah, Alex Jones, he's crazy and dangerous. I'm like, I don't know, man. He went to Blazer Tag.
Yeah, dude, we saw him play Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
He was defending his children against the onslaught of all that organic fruit. All them GMOs.
I will say, all right, Maddie Atkins says, I heard Sink. Is it Sink?
Hey, man, all of us are dicks.
From there, I don't know. I shook his hand. He was nice to me. So that's all I know. Here's all I know. I know that Alex Jones might have got punched for being a dick once a long time ago. That Corey and Martin think he's a fairly cool guy, or at least was cool to them. He has built his own studio, and he shops for liquor at the same place that Brian does.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, that's all I know from that, and that he's built his own independent media empire. All I know is that the Young Turks have built their own independent media empire, and the fucking main dude shook my hand and said hi to me and was very polite. So, like, far as I know, man,
they're all cool.
Right.
They're cool, bro.
And here's all that anyone needs to know. if you have built your own independent media empire, you are cool in my book. There is nothing between me and them that can stop my admiration. Hey, am I mega choppy?
It's true. I'm mentally ill. I should.
Thanks, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's we're getting some stoppies on the Skype. You're coming in good quality, but
So yeah, I'm not stopping. I have my shot and what is coming into you side by side. It's not freezing coming out, so maybe I'll just call back.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you what, this new Skype update.
Kind of fucking it up.
Kind of fucking everything
Kind
up.
of fucking it up.
Kind of fucking it up.
You fucked it up, Skype. You're always fucking it. You're like a 13-year-old with a fleshlight. You just fucking it.
A 13-year-old with a fleshlight?
Yeah, dude. If I had a fleshlight when I was 13, goddamn, man, I would never
I
leave.
knew they existed. Your video's not coming in. If you could flash that.
I mean, well, okay. Just imagine I'm fucking a fleshlight. If that helps.
Did that come in?
Yeah, no. Now we're in. So, fleshlights were definitely out when I was 13, but I don't know.
Wait, really?
like, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, the idea of a rubber pussy was out. I don't think I saw fleshlights until 10 years ago.
Fleshlights were the first rubber pussy. They introduced. They were the Coke of rubber pussies.
Fleshlight as a brand was founded in 1995 by Steve Shubin.
Oh, were they in Austin?
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, okay. How can I phrase this? Last I heard, one of the fantastically talented musicians who play in the song that opens every episode of Night Attack works at Fleshlight.
Hey.
Whoa, hey, fun.
Hey, yeah.
Everyone's cashing a paycheck, baby. Does Fleshlight have a 401k?
I mean, I assume.
It's more of a 401j, but
Oh shit!
401jo.
Yeah, I think like that. I had never really heard of a pocket pussy until Fleshlight was the thing. Like it was the Coca-Cola of rubber pussies.
Yeah. I mean, that's certainly how they marketed themselves. But then again, the Sibian was the Coke of vibrating saddle dicks.
Well, but also vibrating saddle dicks that's an investment, right? Like that's a sex toy that has a fucking payment plan. that seems like you need to clear space. Like if you got a Sibian, you also like it's
Wait,
like the
so
same.
are you likening a Sibian to like a real doll territory?
I'm saying that it has the same floor considerations as an ottoman. Like you don't just go buying an ottoman unless you have like places for it, right?
Yeah.
Floor considerations.
Like there's real estate to talk about with that. Like a fucking fleshlight, you just hey, I don't know. Oh, is the circuit breaker out? Oops. Oh, jack my dick. Throw it in the fucking throw it in the
Yeah,
thing.
by the way, the whole conceit of like, don't worry, your parents will just think you're ready for a camp out. Like I don't know how much that fooled anyone. I would love to meet the one person who was ever fooled by a flashlight thinking it's a fleshlight.
Wait, you're telling me that somebody couldn't hide some shit in your closet, like in your utility closet?
Oh no.
That was a hidden, like hollowed out flashlight.
No, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying that the fleshlight isn't it, even though that's how it's marketed and sold. It's not the most convincing disguise that I've ever seen a rubber pussy. Like, you'd be better off just leaving the rubber pussy as it is, putting a Hitler mustache on it and a swastika underneath and say, oh, it's just my recreation of old little Hitler. And that would probably fool more people than people thinking it's a flashlight.
I guess I just never. I might not have ever seen one in person. Now that I think about it.
Let me tell you, if you have children and you want to hide your fleshlight from them,
go on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just the worst idea because kids
love flashlights.
And they
That's a good
will
point.
play with every
If
flashlight.
you want to fuck it up, make it
burn
look like an
out.
adding machine.
Yeah.
Or-
No, they
No,
love
they
adding
love
machines,
adding machines
too. They really, really love
Make it
adding
look like
machines.
broccoli. The broccoli light.
Yeah, there's a pencil sharpener. There you go. That might be a little more accurate. Sorry, guys.
Dude, they're gonna stick their fingers in there and like, this doesn't hurt at all.
How'd you make that sound sexy, Brian?
Ryan says, we'll just call it cockly.
Bonnie is sanding something, and the sound of it from where I cannot see what she's doing is very disconcerting.
I thought I was quiet. I'm sorry. I'll put it away.
No, it's fine. I don't think it's on
put it back
mic.
in the flashlight.
I'm working on my art thing.
All right, guys, how you feel? You feel cooked? You feel?
I'm the best.
Hi.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. Hey, you don't want to know what's
Hashtag Dildo Hutch.
My daughters all know the first two lines of "I'm the best," and that's it, because they all go like, "I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best."
Sorry.
Standing on a car. Something in their hair. I'm the best.
The best.
Yeah, no, they definitely pronounce best. Doo-doo-doot. Doo-doo-doot. Man, I think...
yeah, there's all these dildo hutches.
Is that a thing?
Apparently so.
Hold on. Go back to the dildos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those are plugs.
Right.
Sure. One of them's a plumbus.
Plumbus. Oh, my God.
I think it's that one.
It does look like a plumbus. That's amazing.
Where you at on dildo hutches? Maybe maybe when all the girls move out, dildo hutch.
Well, I mean, what I would do is I would take a page out of Chris Kenner's playbook, and you would open a door, and it would look like a bunch of sci-fi weapons and shit. And then you're like, oh, look, there's a lightsaber, and there's a batarang, and there's a whatever. And then you'd pull back the secret door, and it would reveal just an equally impressive arsenal of cocks. And pussies. I would, in fact, I'd insist.
And they'd all be like leaping toward each other like the heroes in Civil War.
Cocks versus pussies.
I mean, in one big, and you'd have all the little mini airport set up.
It's good. And then would it be a cock or a pussy that would become Giant Man?
That would have to be a cock.
I don't know, but a giant pussy would be great.
Yeah. Man. I don't know.
How much would you love it? How much would you love it if Hillary Clinton sank to Donald Trump's level and just her next speech was about how big her pussy was? And just like, man, I'm going to be a great president. I have the biggest pussy.
Now, my opponent says that my pussy's not big. Well, I have news for you.
I'm going to shatter the glass ceiling with the sound of my thunder puss. And then it just goes, it goes, dun, 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 dun.
And she starts singing the song, but she's looking down and the reverb is coming from her cavernous vag. That would be pretty good.
Bonnie just got in. Hey, Bonnie, what do you think of Hillary Clinton's pussy? Is it big enough?
Didn't we already have this talk?
we teased it.
Is it big enough to have her labia on the big red button?
Oh, I gotta tell you something. Let me tell you about big pussies.
Dodging the issue. That's fine.
I know, I'm buying some time. Yes. I think she's pussy enough to do the job.
She's big enough. Sorry.
She's got woman cards now.
Woman cards?
Well, because that was the joke that Donald Trump was saying. He's like, oh yeah, look, she's gonna just go play the woman card. And so now Hillary Clinton's like, yeah, I am for a $5 donation. You too can have a woman card.
Oh yeah, I thought that was fantastic.
Clever.
So it was a clever little thing. Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It's an
And
easy
then
play.
Trump
It's only-
came out with his own, it was like gold card, but it's not a credit card. It's just like a gold card with Donald Trump's name on it.
Oh God.
Wait, is that a thing?
Although I feel like he might just roll right into selling high interest credit cards.
Hey, Bonnie, real quick, take a look at this Dildo Hutch.
Oh my goodness.
People are asking us if...
oh, it's kind of cute.
Oh, look, there's some in this little bowl here too.
Yeah.
Little goblet.
Yeah,
of
that's
dildo.
well, that's
it's a
the
big,
overflow.
like a big bowl of dicks. And if I'm not mistaken, that looks like Captain Morgan in the corner.
What?
Ahoy.
Where?
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I thought you meant.
Yeah, a nice little wine
I was like,
decanter.
whose house is this?
Yeah.
Now who's
Oh, this
in
is
that
a
picture there?
There's a nice thick dick right there.
Oh, ew,
Oh,
look at
that
that
is.
curly Q
Yeah.
thing. That's a little.
Man, look at that plumbus.
This one had to be contained. This one had to be put away.
Has to be sealed.
That's the Hannibal Lecter
Right,
of
well,
rubber
the
dick.
problem is if you feed one after midnight, things go a little bit sideways.
Oh my
An
gosh.
old Krabby's right here inside.
Yeah, he's just there taking a look at it.
Go
It's
back
a
up.
living.
Hold on, zoom in. Enhance. Enhance.
So she likes, or this person.
Oh, jeez. De-enhance.
I don't know where we're looking.
Hold on, go back.
Zoom out. Too much.
Anyway, there's a lot of dicks.
We just let her know that's a hell of a dildo.
What's
Hut.
that? What's that? My Neighbor
Wait.
Totoro one off to the right.
I just want everybody to just go ahead and hit that lady up with just a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, that one. That one.
This
You're-
one?
Yeah,
you're
what is that
assuming
one?
It's a
I
lady.
think that is
That's a pussy.
vibrating.
That's a fleshlight.
No, yeah, no, that's like a little mini Sibian.
That's a ninny. No.
Yeah.
A
That's
what?
that's called fucking 10 seconds to paradise.
What's up with
that lady lives her life a quarter mile at
what's
a time.
up with the orange ice cream in the right hand corner? That's
Oh, it
Oh,
does
that's
look like
that's a plug.
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a novelty.
That one says, "Hey, you better plug it up." That's what that says.
I like we got some flatware here. This
I
just
know,
looks like
it looks like
flatware.
spoons. I was just looking at that. Why are there
It also
spoons?
could be a training kit though.
Oh no, those might be the little eggs.
Oh, the eggs. Yeah. The
The little silver bullets.
Bite the bullet, huh?
Yeah, Bullet Club for life.
All right.
Well,
Ready.
I'm just really proud of you guys for giving equal time on these subjects.
Hey, yeah, we went way longer on Dildo Hutch than we did on Pocket Pussies.
Mm-hmm.
Really, all I want to know with Fleshlight is what their healthcare is. Do they have competitive healthcare for the Austin market? Because listen, with
I
all those
gotta
tech companies
imagine.
coming in, it's a rising tide. Fleshlight better keep up.
All right.
It's in the 90s anymore, Fleshlight. You can't just fucking, pay your employees in rubber fucking vadges.
In the first act, Justin, we got to take a moment to recognize our new song.
Yeah, also we should probably have some plan. Do we
No,
have any?
it's fine. Second act, I figure we're gonna revisit the thing.
We're gonna go with the whole thing.
Is it
That's
this?
I don't know how long we'll get out of that, but we'll figure it out.
Second act, I figure we would revisit the sequel to the thing.
Yeah.
The Return of the Curse of the Creature's Ghost.
Alrighty. Well,
All right, ready?
ready to do this? All right.
Feeling it?
All right, this. All right, let's go in 3, 2.
There's only one time that I've truly regretted being recognized in public. The dude is like, yeah, sorry, dude, we're all booked up. Your reservation was for last night, not for tonight. And the guy makes the mistake of saying, well, I could have given you a room, but I don't like your attitude, so now I won't. And so right in front of him, I dial 888, fuck you. I'm standing in front of so-and-so, and he said that there was a clerical mistake, and he could have given me a room, but he didn't like my face, so he's not giving me a room. And then they're like, hold on, let me call him. And then I hear them put me on hold music, and 2 seconds later, I hear the hotel phone ring. And he picks up the phone, he's like, hello. Yes, well, he was, I didn't like the way he, yes. And he hangs up, and he goes, I will be able to accommodate you with a room. In my asshole lizard brain, I think like, hey, fuck you, guy. I won. I got a room, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then my phone goes, "Boop," and I look, and it's a tweet where somebody says, "Ashwood, yeah, man, that guy was an asshole."